the prices of ignoring your health, ignoring your mental health, ignoring this moment, just letting this moment pass you by. Let's look at some of the cost of what that could look like. So we all know the leading causes of death in this country: heart disease, cancer, Alzheimer's, dementia. All of these are all on the rise. Mental illness, obesity. And I just want to dig into some of the costs if you don't have insurance, and what it would take and what it would cost if you were to be faced with some of these dis-eases. Heart disease could cost over $100,000 if you need a bypass, and treatments and medications annual cost could easily exceed $200,000. Cancer, depending on the type and the stage and how much your insurance or the government will help you with, chemotherapy treatments alone can range up to $200,000 or more per year. And your insurance doesn't cover all of it. I have a really good insurance plan. It only covers, I think, 80%. And as an actor, my insurance is only based on if I work. So this country is different than my home country, Canada, where in Canada is a social system and you're taken care of when it comes to these with zero cost. But here in the United States, that is not the case. So additional treatments can push you much higher than that with cancer. Diabetes, intensive insulin therapy, frequent monitoring, and potential complications could push annual costs of diabetes up to $30,000 to $40,000. And I feel like that's on the low side. How many people do you know that are diabetic or pre-diabetic? Maybe you have been diagnosed as pre-diabetic. We can sort that out in 180 days. We can get you back in the good spot with your blood sugar. COPD, this is a pulmonary artery disease. Severe cases requiring frequent hospitalizations could see excesses of $50,000 per year. Alzheimer's and dementia, residential care can cost from $40,000 to over $100,000 per year, depending on level of care needed and your insurance, how much they cover. ALS, which is what my dad passed from, could range as high as $300,000 per year.